All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the thealaracanfieldshow, the Awaken to Happiness Now global series. Thank you so much for being here with us today. My good friend Marlenea Johnson is back with us today, and we are talking about riding the wave of abundance. And so some of what we're going to talk about is what to expect in 2022 as the energy shifts. Will you be ready? How to easily tap into the abundance flow by mastering your own energy. If you suddenly had a real miraculous breakthrough in your life, how would you feel? Are you ignoring the red flags the universe is sending you? If so, get ready for a cosmic push. And what makes real abundance attracted to you? So are you ready for it? Because an explosion of abundance is coming your way. So today, like I said, we have Marlenea on the show with us, and Marlenea has been with us many times before in the past couple of years. She is a self-made millionaire. She's internationally known as a master manifestor and your dream life activator. And you will find her speaking on global platforms, hosting her own radio show, producing music, teaching and training individuals and large groups of people daily. She is the creator of her own universe, helping thousands of conscious beings manifest the life of their dreams through an array of her golden key energetic processes. And Marlenea has been assisting people all over the world, over 20,000 people all over the world. She meets them on the level that they are at and elevates them at the speed they are ready to experience. And the goal is to empower them to easily manifest their heart's desires and thrive, living a life of infinite possibilities. So I'm so glad she's here with us. We always have a wonderful time. It's always a high vibe call. And today, like I said, we are talking about riding the wave of abundance. So let's get started with Marlenea. Please join me in welcoming Marlenea back to the show. Marlenea, welcome.
It is so awesome to be here, Lara. And I would like to start out this call with getting everybody into the flow. Okay, we all had 2 years plus of sitting down, being quarantined, feeling like caged animals almost, right? Unable to go with the flow. So with this new year of 2022, it's going to be a year of the water energy, and water is flow. It's beautiful rhythm. If it's stagnant water, it's just blah. So what's going to happen this year is that energy is going to come in and begin to push us forward on our journey. And as you know, I work with Feng Shui. Feng Shui is the energy of water and air. We need air and we need water to stay alive, right? So if you're out of your element, you don't feel good. We've been out of our element. We've been out of our abundance. Okay, so I say, we were not in the spring. Our step was off because they put us there, all right, with the collective and all the garbage. And when we want to come back into our body, into our centers. So I want to begin the call today, Lara and everyone, with a grounding into this flow of energy, the abundance energy that belongs to each and every one of us, right? Somewhere in our lives right now, every one of us has a desire, we'll say, to create something new, to expand, to explore new things, right? To get training or teach people or do some new job or start a business, and we've been stuck. So let's begin grounding right now. And what we're going to ground into is the flow of 2022. We're all used to grounding into Mother Earth and all that. And other people are, stopping doing that, and they have all their reasons and beliefs and all. But right now, visualize a beautiful water, like energy flowing. It could be an ocean, which is beautiful. All right. And we just walk into that water. Just get your feet in that water. All right. And we're going to ground into 2022's flow. All right. With ease and grace. We're going to allow that water to wash off our feet from the past 2 years and before that. Allowing your toes to wiggle around in the water, feeling that beautiful water. It's sparkling, clean, it's pure, it's beautiful. And allow the water to come up through our entire body, all right, and balance the energetic water that's inside of each and every one of us. It's been out of alignment. Some people are dehydrated, okay? So we're going to call in your water in your body to begin to rise, begin to flow through every tissue, organ, system in your body right now, all the way up to your crown, flowing up and going up to the universe, connecting to the universe, connecting to your brilliant star that you are, bringing the divine glow down from the universe, all the way down through our entire being right now, allowing the sunshine into our bodies again. Sunshine and water feels really, really good, invigorating. Everybody's body right now receive a natural infusion of vitamin D and vitamin C right now. Whatever's needed for you, whatever portion of water, sunshine, and these vitamins be filling in you now. And allow yourself to relax today. Enjoy the call. Drop your shoulders. And we're going to breathe right now. I want you to breathe in through your nose. And breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in again. Breathe out. One more. Now we are in our center. Wow. Beautiful energy to calm everybody down.
Awesome. Thank
Right?
you. Yep. Absolutely. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you all feeling grounded? Did you receive that sunshine? Did you receive that vitamin D? Did you receive all those waves of light? Arietta was saying she couldn't see me. I'm here. I'm here. Don't worry. But when Marlene is talking, you're going to see her picture because she's not live on video. Okay. If that's what you were wondering.
I finally figured that out. My camera on this, as Lara knows, is so blurry. I'm like, forget it. So I went on my Zoom and I played around with it. And then today I came on here early and I said, my photo's there. Wonderful. It's no longer a gray little person thing they made. I'm like, yeah. Okay. So exactly. I'm growing in this technology. Yay.
Thank you so much, Arietta. I appreciate that. All right, so we are talking about riding the wave of abundance, right? And I think we're all ready for that, since it's now mid-January. We got through Christmas, we got through the new year. Now it's like, all right, let's ride the wave of abundance. And abundance means all things good, not just money, right? But for sure, for a lot of people, that is on our minds, right? It's like, yes, let the money flow. Let's ride the wave of the money flow, the wave of abundance of money as well. Right. And so, part of what, we always do during the beginning of the season, it's always about, intending. What are you intending for this year? Are you intending to have abundance in your life? Do you know that you're worthy of it? Do you know that you can deserve it and that you have a right to it? So let's talk about that for a second, Marlena, how we can tap into that abundance flow.
Yeah, the first thing that we have to do is get in center. Okay, that's the first thing we need to do, because of our belief systems, right? That has a lot to do with your abundance amount that's coming in and going out. And this is a thing that came to the other day in a session. You sometimes are having a negative self-conference, right? And we were always told, oh, it's a negative story you're telling us. it came through as, you're having a negative self-conference and you're complaining, right, in your mind or out loud or to other people. And then you're bringing them down, right? So when we were born, right, as I know and you know, we did not come here as an infant saying, I'm blocked. There's something wrong with me. I can't make money. No, we were pushed into that by all the things we experienced, our parents' beliefs, or ancestral lineage. So if you really look at your story, that negative conference, okay, make a note of it, write it down. This is what's been going on in my life. It's a pattern, or it just came up suddenly. All right, take a note of it, number one. All right, and bring it to a session with me, and we will destroy that thing. But the first thing is, when you have money, right, you feel calm, it comforts you, it gives you experiences, right? You get greater experiences with money. So what I find is, in order for someone to raise their vibration, all right, first thing is notice it. This is my negative conference I've been having, the story. Now I'm going to acknowledge it's there, right? And say, thank you for showing up. Now I can heal you. All right. Sometimes it takes, a little longer for certain people. Sometimes it's instant because their vibration can shift quicker, and that's okay. But it's not only that, it has to do with planets, right, in your houses and all that. It has to do with your birth chart, the year, the month, the day, the hour, all that has to come into alignment with all of this. And if you are out of Universal's plan for you, you'll know it, okay? You will know it, and it will be hard to make money, all right? It will not be a good time. Same with relationships, same with anything in our lives. We came down here with a purpose and a plan. We knew what it was. Somebody got us out of that in one way or another, all right? They dragged us down, right? And so sometimes we sabotaged ourselves. Sometimes other things or people help sabotage us and take us off our plan. So if you are wanting, we'll say, I don't like the word, or desiring, I don't like that one either, but to make money, okay, more money, or make a steady income, you want to get in alignment with the universal's plan for you, what you should be doing in your life, okay? So think about your birth sign right now, number one. What sign are you born under, right? That's the number one thing, all right? Like I am on the scope of Cancer Leo. There's water, there's fire in me, right? So I'm a number 5 life path. I can do many things. Alara, you have the water in you, all right? So the water, if you have water in your birth chart, you are going to flow, all right? You're going to have waves up and down. You're going to flow with it though. You're going to have ease to get through it. We know, okay? Earth individuals, okay? They have to be grounded, okay? So their employment enjoyment is basically moving, all right? So they could be drivers, delivery people, right? Real estate, it has to be earth. It's so wild how it is, okay? So you want to check out your chart yourselves, because it will take hours to do everybody's, but check out your planets, what's in that house. So if you have financial, all right, and that's one of your struggles or your worries or concerns, and you've been just making it and then money gets taken away or something like that. The flow stops. Sometimes that's normal because of the planets and the Feng Shui energy happening. So you want to just go, okay, where am I at right now? What are my feelings right now? So if your feelings are, I'm afraid, I'm scared, that's going to stop your flow. So what we want to do is we want to come back into center, do deep breathing, okay? Do deep breathing, take a walk, get out of the energy where that is, and start to say, even though this situation, you know, came up, or it's a pattern, I know who I am. I am sovereign. I am capable of making money. I am capable of receiving money. That's a big one. I am capable of managing my money. Because when I looked at this thing deeper, because I do, as I am, the universe is looking at us, all right? They see our energy, the energy, the belief systems, all that's going out 24/7. So right now I could be in this, yay, right? Everything's wonderful, all right? And 5 minutes later, okay. So they can see all your brain activity. Is your brain in balance? Left and right brain, male and female brain. What are the beliefs kicking around in there right now, right? Yeah. Then they can see all the way down to your feet, all the way into your ancestral lineage. Now, as I looked at it the other day, I think I was the first healer ever to see this, but think about this. Our brain has all the beliefs and all the thoughts that are going up, right? The crown goes up into the universe, up into the heavens, all right, out broadcasting, right? Then it comes down through our entire body, through our chakras. All them beliefs are coming in, right? All the way down your legs, into your feet and under your feet, and grounded, right? So you're grounded into your ancestral line. So what's in you, your beliefs, that's coming from that, right? It's going all the way through you, all the way out of you and up into the, heavens, right? So if it's a pattern, financial, and you're stuck, all right, or you feel like you're cursed, all right, or something like that, or blaming other people, that's what's going to appear in your life. So when we work together, we look at that whole placement of you, not of anybody else. It's all just your energy, your line between the ground and the heavens. You are an energy bubble. You are vibration. Your finances have a vibration, right? Your health has a vibration. Your relationships have a vibration. When you're out of sync and out of character, you're out of alignment with your true self-worth. All these things play a part in creating your reality. So like I said, if it's in you, that's your experience. We all want to get rid of it, right? We all want to push it away and change it real quick. And that's a desperate energy. We don't want desperate anymore. We don't want hard work, right? We don't want to live in fear, bondage, slavery. That's not us. That's ancestral garbage, collective garbage, right? So when we come to this call, we are coming into our center, into our ground, into the water flow, into the oxygen flow, into the freedom flow. I can be me. You can be you. Suddenly, your light's going on. It's like this bulb that was dimmed down throughout your lifetime. Also, every 10 years, not 7, they trained us 7 years. You are programmed up to 7 years. It's 10. Okay. Every 10 years, look at your life, go back in time. All right. Every 10 years, your chart changed. So if you're in the cycle, okay, and I've been in a 10-year cycle, everybody is. I don't know where you're at, but right before you're going to change cycle, like say you're going to be 50 soon. So around the end of 48 into 49, you start seeing a different thing starting to happen in your life. It's not always a fun 10 years. All right. But it changes. So thankfully, all right. Now I will share this. When I was like 12 on up, all right. So I'd say from 10 till 20, I began a journey, all right, of healing. Okay. From that first 10 years of abuse and all that, I took notice when I was 12, 13, right? Thinking everybody's pretty. My hair is a mess. I got, terrible acne. Nobody likes me. They were saying it too. They were telling me what I was believing about myself. I began reading magazines and saying, I can learn how to cut my hair. I can get rid of acne. I can get out in the sun. So I started doing that. Now, no joke, when I was about 14, 15, I was walking with my sister and talk about the ugly duckling to the beautiful queen. Yeah, overnight, 3 months it took about, but I'm walking with my sister, God rest her soul, and our friends are coming towards us and they're saying hi to her. And I'm like, wow. And they said to her, who is that? She said, that's my sister, Marlenea. They're like, no, it isn't. There's no way. And I was like, yes, it is. They had to hear my voice to know it was me. You see, I had changed inside and outside, right? So in between that, then I get married, right? Around 20, 21. So my life starts changing because I married the wrong character, all right? Because of my system, the ancestral lineage, not knowing, right? All right, that this would happen to me. So anyway, between 20 and 30, I had, all right, a marriage, a birth, a beating, attempted murders, okay, and a divorce, right? But in between, I started businesses, right? So I kept going, even though, these energies and entities that were trying to stop me from bringing the light, I kept going, okay? Then between the 40 to 50, I took my power back. I got beautiful again, started dating again, started really getting out there on the internet, okay? More businesses, right? Moving, took everything, left it there, bag, and got on a plane. My life changed. I got back my power, right? So what stage are you in right now? Now with finances, take back your power. Take back your power. Your ancestral lineage, all right? We have to deal with that. Your belief systems, what's been going on in your life, what's in your energy, what's in your atmosphere, what's in your home, right? So we bring Feng Shui in. We Feng Shui the house, all right? This year, all right, in the center of everybody's house and every building. And I also say every place, country. Lay out the country map and set up the bagua and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right. In the center of your house, please listen. Do not make a lot of noise. Do not do any construction. We are getting in an earth star into an earth energy, double earth. Double earth brings problems, okay? Backstabbing, all right? office politics, that kind of junk. Maybe some, trouble. So we want to calm it down. We want to stay out of that area as much as possible. Sometimes it's a hallway in your house. All right. I give remedies, real quick ones, easy ones. We don't have to buy anything really to remedy that quickly. All right. So that's the big thing for this year. Now, in order to bring in a flow of money, all right, better than before and constant, all right, a wave of money comes in, thank you. Utilize it because the universe is watching you. They sent you millions of dollars already in your lifetime. All right. You are already a millionaire. I want you to know that. You had $1 million in your hands throughout your life by this point. No joke. So know that. Take a note of where your finances are right now. So if you are making $300 a week, that's just a number or zero. All right, take a note of that. Why is that? Ask yourself out loud, why is this? And listen, write it down. That's your belief. That's your system that's stuck. Everybody's different. There's no remedy that can cure everybody instantly. Okay, except God, whatever. You could just go zap, zoom, bing. Okay, and he has done it many times. But take a note of that. Now, when you get money, the universe is saying, what are you going to do with it? Because last time you got a big check or that promotion or this or that. Look what you did. Why did you do that? Right? If we send it to you again, you still have that energy in you and you're going to recreate that story. So we need to heal that part of you. And then we're going to flow you in to your right place and the right time with the right people, the right business, the right job opportunities. And it's no problem for us. We're waiting on you. See, the universe is waiting on us. Isn't that incredible? And we've been waiting on them to do something for us, but they're looking at us and saying, okay, right now you're in this, mode right now where you're fearful and afraid and it's not enough. And why can't you make money like everybody else? And you used to make money, but something's going on. That's what we want to address. We want to find out what your negative self-confidence is. Okay. And when we hit that root right there is going to break loose. And like an onion, you peel that layer out. And some people don't like it when they're telling me, well, this is going on. And I say, stop, shut up. Sometimes I say, shut up, because you're bringing it on, you're holding it in, you're making it keep coming. So it's hard for us to break that, cycle. So if you're in that cycle, you're not alone. We all done it. We all been there. All right. And sometimes we fall into it as well. That's when we go, whoops, wake up call, stop it. Tell yourself, shut up, stop it. That's not true. I am a millionaire. I know I can do this. Right. Now the universe is looking for people this year and beyond that are ready to go forward, to move beyond what they were doing, what they were believing, without fear. The ones who are going to be blessed the most are those that just go. They don't have fear, they just go. All right, so here's an example. You want to write a book. You started it, you put it down. The universe is saying, get that book out there. You are supposed to be an author. Move it. Now, don't ask nobody, get going. Now, they've been pushing you, right? Get out of that house, get out of that relationship. Move it. But, no, get your butt out of the way. Go. We got money for you, right? Always got money. Money is in constant flow. So when you're at that one level and you need to get to the next level, This is where we start, right at the root. We go right into the ancestral lineage. We look at the root. What was their issues, right? It's easy for me to get there when I work with people, all right? And move it, all right? And sometimes there's energies and entities that don't want us to go. So they do stop. So you might get money and you're saying, great, now I can, advance, buy a car, put that down payment on the house, whatever it is, take care of this medical problem. And then the entities come and sabotage it. We've all had that, whether you notice it or not. Send a person, please help me, or something breaks, right? And people would call that your ceiling, limit ceiling, whatever, but it has to do with a belief system. And a lot of people will state it every time I get money, and so that keeps being a pattern. So if you notice that you are talking like that, write it down. This is why you got a problem in any area of your life. I can guarantee you right now, I wore the t-shirt, but I can guarantee that when you met the worst relationship partners you ever had in your life, you were in a low mindset, a low vibration, a low state of being. Think about that. Same with the money, same with the jobs, all that. Same with the house. Now you can move into a home and that energy in the house from the people before has to be cleaned out, because you might have bought a foreclosure. And I watch people that bought a foreclosure, no offense, and they start working like dogs. They're working like dogs. They're constantly working. And then they come to me, what's going on, right? I keep working, I'm exhausted. I said, because you're in their energy. They were fear energy left there. Think about that. So I help people in every portion of this scenario. I've been there, done that, right? And it's not fun to be in lack, fear, worry, fear for your life at some points, okay? Whatever it is going on in your life, right? You're not alone. Somebody's here to support you. And this year, there's going to have to be a collaboration of people that are of the light only, right? When you do, here's the thing for everyone, please. When you do your meditations and your prayers or whatever you do, we used to call on like Archangel Michael and whatever. Now, be aware that these energies, okay, have these evil spirits, all right, of the dark, demons, whatever, entities, whatever you want to call them, okay? They are pretending, I am Archangel Michael, I am your guide. They will guide you the wrong way. So instead of thinking with your mind now, think with your heart. Ladies, with the stomach. Your intuition is alert in your stomach, women, right? Men, please open your heart, right? And feel it first. But when you call on your guides or your angels, okay, do this for yourself. You're going to call on the angel. We'll just say we're calling on Archangel Michael right now. We're going to say, I am calling on the holy Archangel Michael, the one of divine love and light only. Okay. I am calling on my divine, right? Whatever it is, because everybody calls in their groups. All right. But make sure it is of the light only. All right. We have no idea what's all around us right now, right? We go in the store, there's a million people in there, they've been in there, they left their energy there, right? We go in the store, we're in a great mood, we come out, we're exhausted because we absorbed all their junk, right? All the fear in there, all this junk. And we get home, we're like, and we're carrying that in our house. So we want to cleanse our space. We want to open the windows, even in the snow, and let fresh air and fresh chi in. Do a dance in your house. When you're sad, dance, right? When you get mad, get out of there. There's something in that energy that's trying to stop you, right? Open the windows, play the music, do your sound bells or whatever you do. Meditate, sing. Do not call your girlfriends, all right, and tell them this story, blah, 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 because now it's through the phone line, right? It's through your airways. We don't want to do that no more. This year, we want to bring in abundance, okay? Like Alara was saying, abundance is abundance of anything, a lot of. So think about in your life, what do you have an abundance of, right? What do you have an abundance of? Abundance of friends, abundance of money, abundance of great relationships, abundance of health, abundance of great furniture, abundance of great nature around you, right? What is lacking? Those are the things that we want to bring in. So where you feel you're lacking, right? Instead of saying, I, desperately want this thing. This is what I want. You focus on what you do have, like your gratitude list. Create a new one every night. Read it before bed. What you do right before bed is your tomorrow. So meditate on your gratitude list before bed, number one. Number two, when you get up in the morning, thank you. This is going to be an absolutely wonderful day. And I know it because I feel it. I am wonderful. So I can only have a wonderful thing happening to me. Start making that your mantra, right? Money flows where it's allowed. Money flows where there's joy. Money flows where there's gratitude. Money flows where there's a giving, kind soul, right? So we are asked this year to open up our hearts, mask and all, right? To those people we meet, strangers, doesn't matter. How are you today? Right? Your eyes can smile through the mask. You can talk. You can engage. If they look down, if they're in the store and they can't find the money, pay for it, please. The universe is looking for, who can I bless? When you bless them, you're blessing me, and I'm going to bless you. You see what I mean? So like Alara, you're opening up your time, right? And this beautiful, canoe, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And
And
so
it brings me joy to do that as well, right? So it brings me joy.
it's
It
blessing you.
lightens me up as well. And it's hopefully helping all of you. So that's
It's
my
blessing.
wish.
It's a blessing to all of us. And we want to express that to you. And all the things you've been through. You see the water flow in you, kept you going, kept you going. You gave your story. This is, please, this is happening, blah, blah, that's okay. But you didn't stop. You didn't give up. And this is what I was told 3 years ago. When I look at the summits, they were abundant. And I was told this because I have that gift. In a few years, you will see many drop off. They can't handle it. Those that remain are the ones I put there. And I see who remained. Okay? Who stood through it all. Those are the ones that were put in their passion place. So they always say, what are you passionate about? People are like, I don't know. What's my passion? What's my purpose? So, right? We all have that question at a point. So what is your purpose? Right? Ask yourself. Don't ask me what it is, right? I could tell you, but I think it's better if you went inside yourself, breathe.
Exactly. Not from your head, but from your heart.
From your heart, men and women. All right. I work with both. As you can see, we have men and women here. They're always here.
And everybody has a heart. It's not just women that have a heart.
Thankfully. All right. Thankfully. And our heart sometimes gets an energy block and it's afraid to love. It's afraid to receive. right? And that's ancestral garbage that was brought in. So we work on that. We get that open up again. We take down the heart walls. We give you back your love, your joy, and your blood pressure goes down and your wrinkles just, they turn upside down. So if you got a frown, Alara and I, we turn it upside down and you smile. So smile because you're on universe camera. They're looking, who's happy down there? Let me see. Who can remain happy, right? In the midst of this. They're the ones that are light. All right. So if your light's being dimmed, please get a session, because I got to remove those energies and entities. They're not supposed to be there, right? We were brought here as a bundle of joy. We brought light to our family, all right? Rather we knew it or not, rather we believed it or not, and we have to do forgiveness work a lot of times, right? Forgive mom, forgive dad, forgive the ancestors, forgive ourselves, forgive all the guys we dated, all the women you dated, all the jobs, all the bosses, all the people in school, all those people along our journey, because we meet them along our path so they can move us forward, right? You'll meet somebody when you're in your low state and they show you, this is your vibration, this is what you believe, so I'm going to do this to you until you wake up. Not a fun trip. It's not fun. So when money isn't flowing, it's showing you, I'm not good enough. I'm not able to make money. It's hard to make money. My mother had that problem. My father had that problem. It's a big story. So we want to change that. We want to get you in the flow and into your rhythm. You're out of character. You're out of your character. You're out of alignment, right? That is not you that's struggling. That is not any of us that's scared of a virus. We've had millions of viruses, right? This is not our fear. We are not owning that fear. We are sovereign. We are powerful. We are in alignment right now with the power, okay? The power within us to smile, to have a good time, to go on a vacation, Alara.
I want to so badly. It's like, oh my God, I need a vacation so badly.
Exactly. So it's coming. It's coming.
It's coming. It's coming.
Right?
It has to. It's like, I need it. So Marlena, I was gonna just say really quickly. So there's a question from Iowana, and Linda has her hand raised. I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the show, but if you do have a question for Marlena, please do raise your hand or type your question in the chat. So do you want to take some questions?
Oh, definitely. I am in the flow. No resistance.
Awesome. So Iowana was asking in the chat what to do if the negative conference is going on in our subconscious mind behind our conscious state. So basically she's not aware of what is going on in the subconscious.
Right. But what are you experiencing in your life, Iona? Exactly. That's your negative conference. So you could have, like I said, a negative conference where, this is an example, all right, you're dating somebody and you know their character, you know that they're not right for you, but you tolerate it, you put up with it, just have somebody in your life loving you, I don't know, whatever, and they're coming over, right? And you're like, oh, here they come again, and I know they're going to do this again to me. There's one, you're having that negative conference, so you're gearing up for it, and boy, do they just play right into that. They do it again, and the universe is going, red flag, right? And that's what I'm talking about, the red flags. The universe prompts us red flags. So what's happening in your life at this time, Iona and everyone else?
And I think this is a misconception in this industry that the beliefs in our subconscious mind are hidden from us, and they're actually not. It's what is showing up in our reality.
Exactly. So, we all have them. I don't care who you are, because
absolutely. But the thing is, they're not hidden from us if we're willing to look at how our life is, what's going on in our life. And you know, so it's there. It's not, you know, it's not hidden. Nothing is hidden. There's no secret, you know. So if I don't know, I'm not gonna get too vulnerable, but you know, I have some subconscious beliefs, and I know what they are because they're showing up in my life, right? And I'm having thoughts, and I'm quite aware of my thoughts. So if you're aware of your thoughts, if you're aware of what you're feeling, then you're aware of those subconscious thoughts, feelings, emotions, etc. But do you want to admit it? You know, that's the question. Do you want to admit it? Do you want to say yes, and then be empowered enough to say, all right, this is what's showing up. This is how I'm feeling. Yes, it's subconscious because this is not what I want. That's totally different, right? It's not what you want, but it's what's showing up. And so then that's what you have to change. Like, okay, this is showing up because obviously because I believe this somewhere within me. So that's the belief I have to change. Hopefully that makes sense, right, Marlena?
Definitely. I love that. It's true. It's so true. What's in you, right? Which your belief systems, is exactly what's in your life.
And it's not going to be one belief that, you know, like one ring to for all eternity. It's like it's many hundreds, but start with one and then see what changes, and then find, you know, not find, but then recognize another one. And I'm saying the word specifically recognize because it's there for you to see and to recognize. It's not hidden. That's not true. I don't believe that at all. You know,
exactly. And we were taught to panic, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I had a session the other day and I was feeling great, and I get emails, believe me, what do I do about this? Oh my goodness, this thing came up and I was up all night. Right? Panic. And it's like, what's going on now is the surface. All these things are coming up because I unblocked you. So this crap is coming up. So when it comes up, instead of having anxiety, panic, fear, go, thank you for showing up, right? So say you had a financial problem and you could never make money, got robbed one way or another, and we have a session and you're feeling awesome and you take action, and suddenly, you know, maybe someone calls you an hour later, it's happened. Hey, you know, let me take you to lunch. I got something for you. They hand you an envelope of money. This happens. All right. They never had it in their entire life. Nobody gave nothing. We have a session. Boom. They get home. They're like, oh my goodness, I got money. Why would they want to give me money? Now you start that negative talking again, right? And you're like, well, now I'll go. And you had a bill to pay, listen to me, and you know it. And it's sitting right there on the counter. And all of a sudden you go, gee, I think I'll go. Yeah, I got a check now for $300, or I got money. I'm going to shopping. So you sabotage. That happens too. We got to stop that. We got to balance our life, balance into the universe's flow. The universe loves to bring money, bring joy, bring friends, bring peace, bring healing, whatever, in abundance. And you somehow, like we're talking beliefs, all right, are stopping you. So it could be, oh my goodness, I've been single for years. Every person I meet dumps me, cheats on me, beats me, does this, that, the other thing. What's wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with you. It's wrong with the energy. It's wrong with the flow. So what flow are we calling in for 2022? We are calling in the abundance flow that belongs to us, not to anyone else. All right. It doesn't belong to anyone else. You have your own dance to do. All right. And there's an abundance, all right, of everything. There's no shortage. I don't care what they are trying to put in our mind. That's fake. That's false. That's lies. We have an abundance of air. We have an abundance of water. We have an abundance of good food. Grow it, right? Yourself if you want. There's an abundance of mountains, scenery, birds, right? Abundance of people, friends.
Okay, that's not going to help somebody who has a bill to pay next month and they don't have the money.
Right, but
I'll be
I'm
honest.
saying
That's what people
the
are
whole
saying right now in
year
their heads. Yes, I know there's an abundance of this, that, and the other thing, but
happy.
what can I do about my bill next month that I have to pay?
Right, so what we do is we get to the root of that thing, just like everything else. And we go, okay, this is a bill, it might be, $500. And I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Right, so your panic, your anxiety, fear, stress, focus on, I don't have enough, never have enough, that kind. So what we want to do is go, okay, I have a bill. You know what I wrote? Dear universe, a letter to the universe. Dear universe, I have this bill. I don't know how I'm going to pay it, but I trust you to support me in paying this bill with ease and grace. Okay. Now that vibration of you writing it out in a positive way shifts your vibration, your focus changes to trusting that the money's going to show up. We got 30 days, we'll say, to create the money, right? So where'd you get the fear that you won't have it in 30 days?
But it's not going to fall from the sky. Okay, so
No.
it still means we still have to take action of some sort.
Yep, the action first starts with trusting, shifting,
Absolutely.
right? We got 30 days. Who told you in 30 days you couldn't have $500? That's what we want to work with, right?
Yeah.
And that belief right there, who told you that you couldn't quickly make $500 today with ease and grace, right? And it will come, it will show up because you're in this energy right now, right? I know, I can tell you, it will start showing up. You there's many options online right now to start a little Etsy store or eBay or whatever, get going.
So it's
right?
about seeing the possibilities, knowing that there are possibilities available.
Always, always, there's an
absolutely.
abundance of those. There's, like I said, there's abundance of people,
Yeah.
right? And you need the people, okay, to, come into your life. Good people, right?
Absolutely.
And supportive people. All right. So going on to 2022's vibration, all right, and not being stuck in the past. Before we started the call, we're not there anymore. So if you're still living in the past energy, all right, then your tomorrow is not going to thrive. You're not going to thrive. So we want to stop that. That is yesterday. The past is gone. It's over. I acknowledge it happened. I acknowledge this issue, right? So what action am I going to take if I'm in a bad relationship? Why am I staying? Why don't I pack up and leave without saying a word, being kind? Go. Be kind to you. All right. I'm in a job and I'm not making the money yet. Yet. The word is yet. But
Yeah,
I promote myself, you see. I am promoting me. Talk to yourself. I am promoting me. I am good enough for a promotion. I am good enough to make $1,000 a week or whatever that is in that position. I am in alignment right now, universe, dear universe. I'm in alignment now with that belief that I am being promoted this year. Doesn't that sound better than I'm in this job I don't like? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Relationship. You want a good, loving partner, a life partner, not a soulmate, no, life partner, right? A life partner, right? Alara, write the letter, dear universe, right? It works, doesn't it? Yes.
It does work, absolutely.
It does, right? That's what I'm talking about. The dear universe letters, they work great.
And it doesn't have to say dear universe, to be honest. I just wrote what I wanted and left it up and just forgot about it and it showed up. So it's amazing.
Yeah.
How it can happen.
So when you love yourself, That's where it's got to start this year. You love yourself, right? You are absolutely perfect. There's nothing wrong with you or your looks or your body shape. I want you to know that. They are making millions of dollars every day on our self-worth problems. You
And
got a
self-esteem
wrinkle,
problems.
right?
Yes.
You got a wrinkle. Now look at the commercials. All right. I will say this. A 20-year-old is on there with a wrinkle cream. Give me
Yeah.
somebody 80. Don't take the camera off of her. We'll all go to that house, put that wrinkle cream on her, and I want to see her wrinkles disappear in a week. Then I'll buy that product. Thank you. All right. Sorry. It starts from the inside out.
Absolutely.
Do you feel beautiful? Do you feel handsome? Why not? Let's fix that.
So on that question about, within and being happier, Michelle in the chat is asking, what about feeling happier within oneself, finding the right love relationship and building better family relationships, closer friendships, etc. Does abundance and your program work with relationships? And if so, how? There's no guarantees, Michelle, if that's what you're looking for. And what if you practice gratitude, but still feel like there's a sense of happiness or fulfillment missing? Yeah. And then that happens, it's like sometimes we are grateful all the time, but still we're going through shit. Last year I was going through shit, but I was still grateful, but I was still I had my days when it's like, like, oh my God. Right.
Yeah.
And so then, in those times and moments, I'm so glad I had the show, and I'm so glad I had my membership, and I'm so glad I had my HCHI group, because they were all there supporting me when I had those moments. Right. But I was still feeling grateful with this stuff going on. So can you talk a little bit about that, about how we can feel happy on the inside? And it's not going to be 24/7. You guys have to get this. It's always a wave. We're always on a wave. It's a cycle up and down. So as long as you can be 51% or more at a higher vibration, feeling happy, then you're golden. Okay. But you're not going to be at 100% all the time, every single day, every single moment. You can't sustain it. You cannot. Energetically, you cannot. Right? Physically, you cannot. Right? But if more of the day is happier and joyful and whatever, awesome. You're great. The other stuff, do the work. We're still doing the work every day. Right? Nothing is just going to go away with the snap of your fingers. I'm sorry, that does not exist. We still have to do the work. And yes, getting support from Marlena's program, from her one-to-one session is absolutely going to help. But then she's also going to give you homework. She's going to tell you, do this every day, do this every day, do this on a regular basis. Right, Marlena? Yeah,
and I do try my best to answer everybody's emails as well. And I'll be sleeping, I get woken up. So I'm like a cat. I'm like, oh, and I used to complain, and now I know it's like somebody's in need of this. And I have 3 different email systems to answer, thousands of emails a day. It's not fun. Okay. And I was given this, position to do it. And yeah, to answer the question from beautiful Michelle, there's nothing wrong with you, number one. And so having happiness, all right, is a choice, number one. Now, even if, all right, I'm in a bad relationship and they're abusing me and I allow it, whatever, I can choose to be happy. All right. I'm not them. They cannot bring me down unless I let them. All right. I make a conscious choice how I'm going to be. I'm happy and grateful for the opportunity of that relationship. All right. Because it's helping me heal what's out of abundance alignment in me. All right. Things like that. All right. In the package, Alara, in package A, all right, the first 2 tracks, I call them the most powerful healing tracks, because the first track gets you through all that we're talking about right now and then some. All right. It brings you back to 0 resistance to healing. I am not resisting any of this junk that's been in me. All right. or trying to stick to me or it's somebody else's. We get right to the root of it. And if it's in there, it's coming out. So when you work with that, you're going to want to run the first track and allow that. Whatever comes up after it, don't panic, don't freak out. Be like, thank you for showing up. Now we can heal that layer. Because sometimes, like a money issue, there's a root and we hit the root. When I get to the root, which I do, all that other junk is coming up, whether it be entities, your mother's attachment, your father's, grandma's, grandpa, whatever it is, that's there. It could be 50 generations ago. That person's going to show up when I'm doing a session and I'll say, that was their belief. And I bring it up and they will acknowledge, yes, it is all the time, right? It's spot on. All right. And the second track, people have asked me to do. They felt like they had curses or whatever. I said, let's fix that. The second thing that we're doing is going into the uncross me, right? We want to uncross everybody. All right. You may be crossed into other people's energy, which we all do in our ancestral line. But what about the people we dated, right? They may be in your energy field. They might be what's blocking your finances because you're hurt, you're angry. So when we're angry, it stops the flow of our money, all right? Because the opposite of joy is anger, right? Frustration. If there's greed, right? Fear, that stops your flow of money, right? Relationships, your health. So what we want to do is we want to uncross your life, uncross your energy field, uncross your finances, uncross your relationships, uncross your health. And the track is very intense. All right. It will uncross you and set you free. You are to use this track for you. All right. And work with that energy. Okay. The next track we have is wealth water.
So Marlena, since we're talking about the package, I'm just sharing my screen and showing the items. Okay.
Yeah, I see it. I'm like, good. I can read off of yours too. And you see the beautiful lady, that's Alara in the water right now.
Yes, absolutely.
At the ocean. All right, that's you. And the third thing I was guided to do is to activate your water, all right, in your body. All right, number one, the water we drink, the water we cook in, the water you anoint things with or bathe in. Also clearing the water that's coming into our houses, right? We want to clear that, all right? And energy drains. I am doing that behind the scenes. The next track here, track 4, I love this one. It's message in a bottle. If you look at all the times on these, amazing, right? Especially the first track. All right, this one is 11:11. And I have my eyes closed doing these, so this is really incredible to me. So you're going to listen to your heart. All right, there's an angel message here for you. And we're doing a process together to eliminate the negative issues in your life. And Source is going to take those issues. You can see his hand reaching out for your message in the bottle, all right, and replace them. I never will remove a block or an entity or energy or sickness, whatever, without replacing it with the, positive one, all right, or healthy one, whatever it is. Right now, what happened with message in the bottle was years ago, I was writing songs, I always do, and I came up with a song called Message in a Bottle. And this goes with this track, and I'm so amazed it came out in this way too. I was thinking about a broken heart I had at that moment. So I'd write the song, and I got a visualization of me by the ocean. And I said, here is my broken heart. And I put it in a bottle and a note, a real one, not joking. And I threw it in the water at the lake that was near my house. I said, be gone. And the song came to me. All right. Here is my broken heart and all the pain and tears and all that. Threw it in the water. I saw a hand grab that bottle. All right. Bring it under the water in the song. Hand it back to me. Here's the bottle. I'll keep the sand. That's what came to me. So I wrote a beautiful song. Here is a clear bottle. I'll keep that problem. That moves me, right? It heals. It helps. So that's what that track is. Now, the track 5 is Drink in the Liquid Moonlight, 9 beautiful minutes. Okay. Working with the energy of the moon. All right. The light. We're bringing that into you. All right. We're going to absorb the liquid light of the moon into every cell of your being. We're going to drink in the love, and we're going to do the forgiveness song. Don't ask me to pronounce that because I mess it up. I have an accent, but yeah, the beautiful Hawaiian forgiveness song is being played in the background as I'm working on that. And we all need to do forgiveness work as well, especially after the past couple of years we've been through. And then 6, this track 4444, you can see the angel numbers here. Wave after wave of abundance. So we're going to dive into the ocean of abundance. I used money wave. Ride the wave of abundance into absolute freedom and infinity. Go in order, don't rush, because we want to clear as much of the junk out and then get to this. And I also created, it's a little more than 30 minutes. It is a pre-recorded video session where there's no interruptions. So it's just a session. You can play it on a loop, which that's why I wanted it to be there. It's a full session. And it's sorts guidance for you at this time. Believe me, when you do this session, you're gonna feel the healing, okay? It is very powerful, and you can play it all night if you want. That's the good thing about that. And what I put in as a bonus with this, because we all need it, is the special gift from me, the 2022 Feng Shui program PDF. So we're in the year of the water tiger, all right? So it's a guide for you and your family, what to expect in the energy of your home and every building, how to make the energy work best for you in your space and office, the Feng Shui stars yearly chart. It's going to help. It explains them to you, what they are, where they will be in your home space, the meaning of each star, the quick remedies to subdue the hostile energy. I told you about the center, and that starts in February, just so you know. So declutter the center of your homes, big time, no noise. All right. And what you should do during 2022 to keep safe, healthy, and abundant. Now, when you get that PDF right there, all right, work slow with it. Look at your home, look at your life and go, now this is where the money energy is going to be this year. Let me set that up for my office. Okay. That's going to help. This is where the energy is for school, right? And that, let me move my, things there for when I study. You see, that's what's so good about that. So as of today, your life is going to change. It already started because we're on this call. So you take a nice breath and breathe that in and allow the abundance, all right? The abundance energy, the relief that, oh my goodness, I can finally have abundance. I can drink in the joy. I can now relax and allow it to happen. I don't have to work hard anymore, all right? I just have to take action, all right, for myself, all right? So anything in you, around you, all right, that is not of the light can actually be removed right now, that is causing any of us to be stuck or stagnant or fearful of taking our own action. We're going to clear that right now. And that package, and Alara has a special here, I guess, which is awesome. Those that are on your group there get a discount. So great, for 24 hours. And that's package A.
Neo, what is it? Ask Daddy. Go.
Okay.
Neo's here. So yes,
I
that's
love
package
Neo.
A for 111. But yes, for the next 24 hours, you get 10% gift. Use the code TACS10 to get that. Okay. So that's package A. And now you want to talk about package B, which is basically everything in package A plus a 30-minute session with you.
Mm-hmm. And after the session, you will hear from me. All right, definitely. Constantly, which is good. And also, when you have a session, you are going to be shifted, okay, out of whatever story you were in. I'm going to give you new shoes. I'm going to give you energetic clothes. All right. I've worked with a couple people this week, and you know, we are working on shifting them to the next level with ease and grace. And this 30-minute session, you got to think about this. All right. I am working, all right, on a deep level with you personally. All right. I'm not rushing. It says 30 minutes. Sometimes it's an hour. Sometimes it's 2, depending on the allotment of the time right there. Okay. Sometimes we book back to back. It happens. All right. And then we have to wait. But if you're in an emergency, okay, such as you're being kicked out of your house, that kind of stuff, get a session. Don't worry about the money. It's going to come. We're going to make sure that it happens for you. I was in that position. All right. And I was fearful, and I was working 4 jobs night and day. And then I hurt my neck and couldn't work because the universe was trying to show me, stop that. Stop that panic mode you're in. You don't have to work like that. I'm going to take care of you. And for 5.5 years, I did not work physically. I did not have an income. Okay. And my bills were paid. People would show up, here's the money. Oh, you need food, here's some food. I didn't ask. I didn't tell anybody, because I knew when I spoke negative, it would bring more on. So I help people to come out of that state, that energy field they're in. And do you know that sometimes you're stuck in a lock, I call it? You're in a lock, and we want to unlock you. We want to set you free. So a house can be in a lock. A whole block on a street can be in a lock. You'll notice that all the houses are being sold, right? Or foreclosed on. That's a lock on that energy field right there. So I wouldn't move there, number one. But you can be in a lock of, you know, not important, right? And you're locked there until we get you out of it. All right. No friends, right? No buddies. Nobody wants to talk to you. You're in a lock. You're frozen in a lock. And it wasn't you that put you in there. It was entities, right? You may move into a beautiful home, right? You feel great. Nothing's in there. Wonderful. And your life was not so good in the last house. So we move into a new house. And we're all gung-ho, and it's all clean and all painted and everything's great, right? You start bringing in your stuff, putting it in, setting it up your way. All of a sudden that lock starts showing up again, right? Oh, right. So it follows you until we have a session and remove it, right? And we got to get rid of that. Is it coming back? No, it's not, because once that vibration is gone out of your vibrational field, it goes to match somebody else. And you are now matching abundance of all kinds. I want you to have a successful 2022, right? The special price, 222.
Yeah,
Right?
222. And yeah, use the 10% gift code, and 2 and 3 part payment plans are available as well if you require that. Okay, so it's quite, reasonable, I think, for everyone to get a session with you if they require one, if they would like one. And so these are some of the types of things that, Marlena can help you with in a personal session. So again, both of these packages are available at alara.at/show/Marlena1. And the 24-hour code TACS10 is available for 24 hours. Please do take advantage of that. So Marlena, you want to take some more quick questions? And Linda's had her hand raised for a long time. Linda, you want to unmute yourself?
Hi, Marlena. How are you?
Hi. Awesome. Always
Good.
awesome.
Good. You kind of threw me for a loop here because I'm getting a whole bunch of things taken care of in the next 2 weeks in my house, and it's going to be right in the center. But I've had this plan since like October of last year. So it's now coming all into fruition, and everything seems to be going pretty good because when I started this project, my daughter stepped up to the plate and said, well, I'll paint for you. And then after that, everything just kind of cascaded, and it's going forward in a really good way. So am I upsetting something, or you know what I mean?
Linda, my God, don't second guess. Don't go into fear. If everything is going great, then follow that energy if it's going great.
Okay, good.
Right.
That's all. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. But she was saying not to upset anything in the middle of the house. So
But if everything is feeling great, Linda, just go with that.
Okay, honey, I will.
The feeling of your energy in the house takes precedence over anything else. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
And
Okay.
another thing, there are remedies you can do as well. So, if you're having construction or moving, get a hold of me. This is another thing. Do not move, okay, into a new place, all right, without consulting me. There's a reason for that, people, because I know I learned my lesson well. And working with Feng Shui, your energy, what direction you should be, okay? I know all this. So that's another thing. So with the center of the house, all right, what I said is 2 earth stars coming in. So if it's a bathroom or a closet or a garage, you're okay. But when it's like a bedroom where you usually party, don't do that. Don't sleep there. That's all I'm going to say. Don't sleep in the center. Don't sit in the center. If you're going to have banging and all that, then get a hold of me. All right. And so we can remedy everything we need to do and make sure it really comes out awesome. And maybe you can get a great discount as well on top of that. Sometimes the energy does that, right? I've had free things happen suddenly, and I'm like, wow, amazing.
Anything is possible, right? Anything is possible.
Always, it's all possible. All we have to do is relax and just let it go.
So we're going to go to Agnieszka. She's had her hand raised for a while as well. You want to unmute yourself, Agnieszka?
Hello, ladies. I would like to ask for advice. So I don't work. My husband has got small money for retirement, but we have abundance of money coming to me. My only problem is that whatever I get, I spend. I would like to keep something that I know that there is, and it's pleasant to look at those numbers on bank account. I don't know what to do to keep it. So can you help me advise what can I do to not spend everything comes to me?
Okay, number one, I'm going to ask your subconscious mind something, right? I'm going to ask right now, why do you want to get rid of the money as fast as it comes to you?
First, which came to my mind is because there are so many beautiful opportunities.
Okay, so we're looking into you right now. There's a fear of keeping money. So it's coming from your ancestral line, of course.
Okay.
All right. And so what I suggest for you to start doing, all right, this is good. Say you get $100, whatever that is. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just say it shows up today, $100. And you're like, okay, I'm going to buy myself a new sweater. We were talking a little bit. All right. I like that sweater. It's nice. It's a great opportunity. I feel good in it. Okay. Instead of doing that, take the $100 and go, $10 out of this is going in this fun jar.
Okay.
Okay. So now we make a fun jar, everyone. We label it and we put 10% of our income into the fun jar. Now don't touch that fun money until the end of next year. Now you can go shopping with that jar of money.
Okay.
For you, you need a big jar. Okay. You need a big jar. So go find a jar. All right.
Yes.
The biggest jar you can find.
Yes.
And start filling it with your fun money. Put it somewhere in a closet on a shelf.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not looking at that.
Okay.
All right. I did that when I did my cleaning work.
Mm-hmm.
I had different envelope system. I'd say vacation money, car money, you know, fun money, whatever. At the end of the year, I had money in every one of those jars and I could take my daughter wherever we wanted to go.
Okay. Thank you
So
very much.
that's
You're
what
welcome.
I would
Thank
say
you.
for you. Beautiful.
And you know what? I used to have that question as well. I couldn't keep my money. I used to always spend it. And when I asked myself, like, why am I not holding on to money? Why can't I save it? And my answer that came up was, someone's going to take it. And in this instance, it was my son. My son is going to ask me for money and then it'll be gone. If he knows I have money, he's going to ask for it. But since he started working, you know, like back in 2017, he started working. He's never asked me for money again. Thank God, knock on wood. Right?
Yeah.
But before that was my thing. It's like, someone's going to ask me for money and I'm not going to be able to say no. I'm going to say yes, of course, you know, yes. And back then it was my son, because he was always asking for money every month, you know, every month he needed money. It's like, oh my God.
So in my case, it's not that I want to go and buy some clothes for myself or shoes. It's that I am watching Alara's, show, and then every time it's an opportunity to get something beautiful to heal myself.
Yeah, but
always,
yeah.
and then I am looking at my bank account and I say, my goodness, I don't have to buy this. I don't have to get that. And okay.
But then just ask yourself, okay, do I really need this? Is this going to be a contribution to me? Go from your heart space, see how it feels.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
there's never any pressure. I never pressure anybody to buy.
No,
So you can...
and I found out that if I don't have on my bank account money, it's like my angels cared for it, because I don't need this. So I am fine because I can do this myself. So yeah, Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
It is good to ask the question though, it's like, if you have that issue, so like I had this issue, right? It's like, I'm not able to keep money. Like, why can't I save? So if you ask yourself, you'll find out what your subconscious block is. And it's like, I'm the fear of giving it away, losing it, not having it anymore. And in this case, it was like my son mostly at that time. Since then it's gotten better, right? So now I don't have any problem with that anymore. Funny, right?
Mine was always like, if I don't give them this, they'll turn on me. They'll hate me because they know I've got it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And now I'm just like, I want you to learn. I want you to grow like a child, right? You need to grow, get a job.
Exactly. Take care of yourself. And, unless there's an emergency, of course, then of course we're here. So MG had a question in the chat, and I'm assuming it's a she. Is my family home, my partner's health, or my lineage getting in my way? We're faced with closing 2 business practices presently. Do you see any significant blockage that's causing this?
Number 1 is fear coming up, and there's struggle energy around that business. If it's a physical building, that we're talking about closing and not the house, if it was a physical building or buildings, I would want to do a session with this person to clear that energy out of that land of those buildings and set it up right for them. And if it's in the house, similar thing. Okay, get rid of that energy, the vibration around having to end something. So sometimes you're in a cycle, like I said, a 10-year cycle where something's ending, but when that ends, don't be afraid to end it and let it go and say, thank you for the time you gave me. That was great. The universe has something better for me. And believe me, when 2 businesses close, 4 will open. 4 new doors. It's a double, right? 2022, double abundance. So are you willing to open up your heart right now, right? And allow that message to come into you and integrate into you right now. If you are, say yes out loud. All right. And put your hands up in the air on your lap. So you're in receiving mode. Everybody can do this. Start receiving right now, whatever it is that you are going to receive from the universe. That energy coming into you to allow it, accept it. Allow that fear to dissolve right now and integrate into, okay, I see that now. It's nobody else doing it. Nobody else can sabotage my life. All right. I am on a journey. It's a wonderful journey. Next, right? The next thing coming in will be greater, bigger, right? Because that thing was too small for you. Like a house. You're done with that house. So that house, the energy couldn't contain your vibration anymore. You're bigger than that now. You're higher than that. Relationship, same thing. Job, same thing. All right. Look at it that way. My energy got so big that space was like, you got to get out. All right. Same inside of you. Inside of all of us is this beautiful, glow up energy, this abundance, this expansion. It's wanting to come out. So the tiger that's in a cage, okay, is wandering back and forth. And if you open that cage door, they're gone, right? Think about that. So the tiger is coming up behind all of us. And it's pushing us out of our cage, out of our pen, out of our comfort zone, which really your comfort zone is an uncomfort zone. I'm very uncomfortable in this comfort zone. I don't know about you, but this box that they put me in and put tape on top and said, don't go any further, just peek out and watch everybody else and see how great they're doing. Yeah, that's stopping. I'm smacking the top of the box off with my fist and feet. I am coming out of that uncomfort zone. That is not my comfortable place. That person in that business, all right, the business was to go to that point, all right, and then you learned how to run that business. It worked up to now. Now we're going to take you over to this direction, and you're going to do even better than that. That's the new attitude. That's the new energy I'm feeling for this person. You feel what I'm feeling? It's beautiful. It's a revelation. It makes me, like right now, I feel like, whoa, all right. I'm expanding, all right. The energy is expanding. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
so everybody
stay out of fear, MG. I think it was MG. Stay out of fear, and instead think about infinite possibilities. What new possibilities are available for you now? Yeah. I mean, I just closed off. I used to do since 2017 March. I was doing my higher dimension healing intensive every month, right? Every month, and in December, last month was the last one, and I ended it because it's like it's time for something new. So it's like there's something new that wants to be birthed, right? So is there something new that wants to be birthed through you now, MG? Right? Look at it that way as well. you know, what else is possible here that you can create with the new energy that you have now available to you? Hopefully that helps. Yeah, just tap into that energy of new possibilities, new energy of change, of, you know, something more fun, something more exciting for you. Okay. Oh, good. So MG says, wow, so beautiful, crying, happy tears. Yes, thank you. My writing. Oh, awesome. Good. Awesome. So there's a question from Arietta. She wrote it a while ago. Let me see if I can find it. And she says, my daughter takes the role of the mom, becomes abusive and derogatory, reacts quickly, and does not take care of her words. Today I received a toxic energy on the top crown of the head. What is there on the top of the head and attract the toxins, and why this behavior gives me stress and unable to think for a while? How about my boundaries? Is there a pattern? Appreciate some help.
Yeah. Also, it has to do with the energy, like I'm saying, in the home, number one. All right. So that has to be remedied, right? And you get back your power status. I am in charge here. All right. And if you don't like it, there's the door. I don't care if you're 10 years old. You're getting a spanking, number one, if you're that small and acting that way. If you're a teenager, there's the door. Go see how much fun it is when you gotta pay your bills, right? Take over your power, all right? Take back your power. Don't be afraid of, you know, speaking your truth, standing up for yourself. So in your subconscious mind, it's like, oh, you know, there's a belief there that, you know, I have to back down. I can't yell at people. I can't tell them something. Why? Who told you to shut up? Right? Somebody was abusing you and making you feel like you're not important and you have to be a doormat, right? And tolerate. So I want to work with you right now. Number one, we want to calm down that energy and manage that control anger issue in your child, and the stomping of the feet to get attention comes from that one. We want to calm them down. We want to remove that dark energy, that history. There's a history there.
So she lives with her son. She doesn't live with Arietta.
All right.
That's what I'm
Okay.
getting.
So we want to calm down that energy though, right? There's an anger control out of balance. All right. So we want to clear that. All right. And we want to take on mama role now. So anywhere inside of you that feels frail and weak and undermined and underpaid for mama's job, and no one cares, no one, you know, believes in me. So why should I believe in myself? This is all there. I'm picking it up. There's more, but I'm just going to bring a little bit up. Why should I believe in myself? Right? I can't stand up for myself. I'm afraid they'll hit me. I'm afraid they'll see those abuse, neglect, isolation, right? Self-sabotage. So what we're going to do is work with you right now and your holy guides. I'm going to call in Angel Raphael right now to stand in front of you. All right. And you put your shoulders on Angel Raphael's back, the healing angel, and actually take a piggyback ride on this next healing journey for yourself. You're going to get back your self-empowerment, your self-esteem starting right now. Receive it. And let us know how you're feeling.
And this is for also anybody else who that resonates with. If you require the support from Archangel Raphael as well, just receive it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to bring in help for your self-sufficiency, where you don't have to rely on anybody else and tolerate anymore. So that's working on you.
Awesome. Good. So let us know how you're feeling, Arietta, okay? I'm just going back in the chat, see if I can see if I missed any other questions. I'm sure I did, but Madalena. Madalena says, I feel that I have a lockout entities blocking healthy partnership and relationships for me. What do you see for me and how to unlock it, please?
There's a lot. And see the belief system, right? It was coming right out of their heart. I believe I have, therefore you do. All right. That's what we need to heal in this session, right? We need to get you out of that and unblock you because you believe you're blocked. You see the pattern because of your beliefs. Where'd you learn that, right? That you weren't good enough, right? And your environment. I want to help you rearrange your environment so that you will have relationships showing up that are good for you, supportive people, and not just boyfriends or girlfriends. I'm talking about friends that are supportive and uplifting, right? So, you're not stuck with just, is he coming? When's he showing up? That kind of thing. We want friends and doing stuff in our life. We want to have a flow, an energy of abundance, right? Making new friends with ease and grace. I'm going to send that to you right now, number one. And a healing into your garden. And I'm saying garden because you've been planted, right, in the soil of your ancestral line. So I'm healing into your garden. I'm going to water your garden with fresh roses too. Begin to feel that love coming from me to you. You're not alone, and you're good enough and good looking enough and sexy enough. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
Let us know how that feels for you, how that resonates with you. I think Madalena and Laura might be the same person because it's the exact same question. So I'm going to go with the same thing. And then there was Catherine. This is an interesting question. Catherine is asking, if you have a souled plan to have financial difficulty, can you change that? Change the stars, so to speak?
Well, what we look at is looking at that. If you did have that in your, chart, okay, then we would say, okay, it might be tough from the universe energy, right? Coming down at you, okay? It may have been tough up to now. Now I'm here to bring in the helpful energy from the earth, people supporting you. So maybe you can collaborate with someone else, you see, who has a good star energy, right? A good business, and you're good at that. And you just weren't able to make that money by yourself. So we join you with somebody else who is, and you work with them, and then you share the profits. You see what I mean? So there's always a remedy. You're never alone.
And yes, you can definitely change it.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. You have to learn the lesson, whatever lesson was that you wanted to learn, but yes, or, but yeah, you can change it. For sure.
We've done it.
Don't let it stop you. All right, Zoom user, you have your hand raised. I don't know who Zoom user is. You want to unmute yourself?
I
Zoom
think
user?
that's me. Is that me?
I think it's you. It is you. Yep. Who are you?
Estela. My name is Estela. How are you?
Oh, hi, Stella. Good. How are you?
Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year.
To both of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, a question I have, for the last month, I've been feeling weird. It's like I didn't want to do nothing. I didn't want to get out of the bed. I came home from a trip. My suitcase was on the floor for 2 weeks. I just felt like an emptiness. Like I didn't have no strength to do anything. I was tired. My body was itching. Really weird. That's not me.
Mm-hmm.
And then how are you now? Still the same?
I'm feeling better now. No, I'm feeling
Okay,
better.
good.
I feel more energetic, but I don't know what happened, but it's just like I didn't even want to eat. It seems like I ate and my stomach blow out. So I don't know if it's something to do spiritually or physically. I know I didn't have any cough or any fever, or I didn't have nothing like that. It's just, could it be spiritually?
So what I got really quickly, Marlena, you can add to this, but what I got really quickly when you were asking, I got that you picked up a parasite.
Yeah.
That's what came to me, was that you picked up a parasite.
Oh.
So the parasite could be physical or it could be energetic.
Oh.
Okay.
And how do I
So,
get rid of that?
Marlena, what did you get?
Yeah. Well, the first thing is, in order to pick up a parasite, an entity, whatever, we have to be in that low vibration moment. It could be any thought, all right, that brought your vibration to that point to match with that parasite energy entity. And to me, every sickness, every disease, every affliction is an entity. That's just the way I have it. Okay. So also, there's a second thing you can do when your energy's low, everyone. On the small of your back above the pants line, right? Right there. Take your hand anytime you feel like tired, right? And put it right there, and then make a clockwise circle around that, because you're clearing your adrenals. Your adrenals get clogged. And I learned that. Every time I went to this certain Walmart, I'd go into the center of the store and I'd lose all my physical energy. I could hardly walk. And I kept saying, I got to make it through the store and get me out of here. And now I know when I go there, rub your back on your way in, stay away from the center of that store and go around this way and get your stuff and get out of there. So I know, but yeah, so that's one. And then two, when you pick up like a water, you know what I mean? You went to a foreign country, sometimes Mexico is known for the water problem, and you drink it. Sometimes your stomach, gets out of whack, of course. You're out of your own environment. You're eating different food. Your body reacts to that too. So with all that, you're feeling better now because that got out of your system. Your body will flush it out, of course. And the draining energy of being around everyone else at that time, right? You're on a vacation and you forgot to protect your energy, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't like to go to the mall. I went to the mall 3 days in a row with my granddaughter.
Yeah.
That'll do it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't bring it home with you. That's what I say. I got a set of keys and I shake them. All right. On my way out of every store, I shake the keys and I'm like clearing the energy of all that, whatever I might have been around, and my groceries or whatever I buy. I clear them. They ain't coming in my car with that stuff. So I cleanse them and raise the vibration of my food, my drink, my clothes, my whatever. Right. And we have to learn to do that sometimes when we're empathic, like we are.
Right.
So yeah.
And you're very sensitive, Stella, right? So
Right.
Yeah.
But also we want to also send you healing energy through your mind to calm it down that you're okay now, and through your entire body system, back through your esophagus, going down to your entire stomach and the walls of it, and give it divine immunity.
So anybody else who requires that, just say yes.
Yes.
Be willing to receive.
Raise your little hands, right? And say, me too. All right.
Exactly. All right.
You're
Thank
so
you,
welcome.
Stella.
Thank you. Thank you for helping me.
Good. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, Denise, you have your hand raised and you wrote your question in the chat. So totally up to you. You want to unmute or you want me to just ask the question in the chat? Okay, we're just gonna find the question in the chat. 1 second, because you're not unmuting. So 1 sec. Denise, can I please ask if you can see what belief is stopping me from creating something to make abundance of money flow for myself? Yeah, sure. The belief is I cannot make money for myself. That's your belief. It's hard for me to make money for myself.
Right.
But
So
I'll let you answer, Marlena.
Right. So thank you, Hilaria. You see what I'm doing now. And so we're in tune here with the water flow. Always. So what we do now is if you believe that, that's what you're going to experience, right? And then you would say, how can I stop believing that? Because it's, happening. We collaborate. This year, if you are struggling in something like that, collaborate. What are you good at? What do you like to do? That's your passion. That's your moneymaker. Activate your moneymaker. All right. By saying, this is what I like to do. I'm good at it. People have told me I'm good at it. Stop looking at the things you're not good at. Stop focusing on them. What are you good at? All right. You are good at about 50,000 things. All right. There's a million ways to make $1 million. This year, collaboration. Work with somebody who does what you like to do. Go to an employment place, okay? There's employment agencies that can put you in the right places. There are jobs looking for you right now, all right? Where you can always make an income. Start somewhere.
So Denise says it didn't used to be that way, which is fine, but don't let that stop you. That, okay, it didn't used to be this way. Why is it happening now? That's just your mind going in circles, trying to find blame in some way.
And sometimes, like I said, we just shifted, all right, out of the used to be. We're into a new 5G or whatever you want to call it, and we're moving. And if you're going to sit there and do nothing and complain and worry and focus on that stuff, the tiger energy is going to come behind you and push you out of that, move it. Now, the red flags show up. And they've been showing up, knocking on your door, right? It's time for you to move further than that, right? That's as far as you can go that way. Now we got to shift you over here to bring you to what we need you to do now. You're not here, okay, without a compass from the universe. And they will give you a red flag. Your time is up there. And we'll show you that it is up there because it's not going to work.
Yeah, and so Denise says in the chat, I worked in big corporate for 20 plus years. I'm just tired of the game. So if you're tired of the game, then that means it's time for change, time to do something different. Right.
So what are you good at, Denise? Focus on that right now. I am absolutely good at this, right? Write it down. And
looking
then
forward
go
to
in
money
that
flow
direction.
without the game. But you got to play the game. You can't get out of the game. You got to play the game, but use the game to your advantage.
Is it the corporate game? Maybe.
I mean, I'm thinking bigger picture game, but it could be the corporate game. Yeah.
Right. But I'm thinking like, look at what you're good at and go in that new direction. Now, as we all know, we are moving out of the old type of way of working, kind of, right? We're all working at home. We're also heading into technology world, right? So look into the future, okay? What's opening in that field, right? So children, which are coming down now, okay, are already infused with turning on a cell phone. They're better than I am at it, right? I can do a computer coding. So coding is a big money maker, right? If you can make people's websites, big money maker, right? If you can read online in different languages, money maker. People are buying those books, and some voiceovers speaking through the book. You don't have to read anymore. That's how lazy we are, right? Delivery drivers. cleaning services, counseling, all right? What are you good at? Are you good at pet sitting, right? Are you good at house cleaning, business cleaning? Do something where you're exercising too, right? Delivering for
So those are
people.
just some examples, but go into your heart space and ask yourself, what would be fun for me to do now?
Yeah,
right?
something really wild.
And if you have to take a course or a training of some sort, then do that too, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, hopefully that helps, but I'm sure Marlena can help you more in a private session, Denise. Okay, you can get more clarity and more clearings, etc. in a personal session. But don't let that. Yeah, keep moving forward and use the energy of 2022 to propel you to move forward into doing something different for yourself. It's about you, what lights you up, what brings you joy. Okay. All right, we're going to take one more quick question from Iowana.
Thank you.
Iowana, you want to unmute yourself? There you go. Hello.
Yes. Hello. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Mhm.
Can you help me identify what I'm struggling with right now? It's beliefs or it's foreign energies that are playing with me. I need to connect and everything is blocked, so I need to move on. What should I focus on?
Focus on I'm not blocked. What we were just talking about, it's time to advance. All right. You're not blocked, number one. All right. You're just confused. There's a difference. You're confused.
I'd say more like overwhelmed.
Yeah, but there's a confusion that's real big, and I'm confused. What's going on? What do I do now? What's going to happen this year or whatever? What am I supposed to do? Right? I'm frozen. Right?
Yeah.
That's where they believe they're blocked. And so, if we can send you anything right now, it's an opening of that energy from the universe to send you down a blast right now to clear that heaviness, that confusion, overwhelm, stress, feeling undermined and underworth and undervalued is there. So I'm going to send an energy through there right now to start to break that energy block up, okay? And it comes from your mom's and your dad's side. They both have a part of it going on with you. So, yeah.
That's why it's so strong.
Yeah, very strong. So I want you to allow yourself to let go of all that feeling that you were having 2 seconds ago. And saying, just breathe with sound. Just take a good breath and go,
And anybody else who resonates with that as well, just be willing to receive.
Yeah. This has been a really interesting call today. Lots of energy moving. And so for you, Iona, I am asking that your holy angel team start to show up and guide you, okay, with signs, dreams, people, messages, bumper stickers, whatever it is, a song that inspires you and says, oh, that's what I should have done. That's what I could do now. And that's what's going to happen because the tiger's coming up behind you. All right. The tiger is yang energy. Yang energy is like kids running through the house. They're all excited. So get excited about tomorrow because you were on this call today. Okay. This call right here. Okay. The vibration is higher and it's moving you higher. So for the next 2 minutes, all right, we held everybody on this call, Lara, through the whole thing. Isn't that a miracle? Thank you.
Well, I have to say, Denise, I'm so sorry. I obviously misunderstood your question that was written in the chat. Because she says, okay, that wasn't helpful because I know all that. I can make money doing anything, but that's not what I meant. I'm talking about clearing energy that's blocking me from free flow, creative abundance. Yeah, so that would be great too, Marlena, if you can just send us all a blast of that energy as a clearing energy to that's blocking any of us from that free flow, creative abundance energy. That'd be great. Thank you, Iwana. Hopefully that helped you as well. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
everybody who is on this call right now, those that are going to listen in the future to the replays, to YouTube, to Facebook, and anywhere else Alara posts her beautiful calls, are going to be receiving this. So for an abundance process, we're going to begin right now. We're going to focus on any area in our body right now that has pain or it's heavy. And I want you to put your hand on that area. Scan your body right now. We're going to find that energy, that emotion, wherever it is. If it's your stomach, your back, your head, if it's all over you, just put your hand on your head. Okay. And right now, I'm going into that area and I'm going to ask you all to breathe into that spot, wherever that pain is. I want you to breathe your oxygen into that area. It needs oxygen, number one. All right. We're going to send that, that negative energy out now into the divine dissolving machine. All the emotions, the feelings attached to it are being dissolved as well. We bring them out as you breathe in the light and breathe out the sorrow. As you breathe in the light, we clear the fear. We remove the stress and the energies and entities of any kind from any place. We're putting them into a divine container right now. Angelic assistance needed right now. Clearing out your house as well. Angels, go on a mission. Search the home right now, wherever these people are. And when you find the dark energy, the dark hidden things, the dark emotions, spaces, spots, any portals, I want you to close the portals. I want you to grab these energies and entities, emotions, feelings, thoughts, anger, outbursts, arguments, fear of not enough, draining. If there's draining energy coming under the house or through the house, from a neighbor's house, from Wi-Fi, from anywhere, I ask you to put a stopper on that flow, close it down, bring in joy into that person's body, mind, soul, spirit, energy, every organ in their body. Receive an energetic uplift right now. Receive joy into your spleen. Receive joy into your pancreas, into your kidneys, your bladder. Receive joy into your heart. Receive joy into your lungs. Receive joy into your spine. Receive joy into every part of your body, into your blood. Receive joy into your immune system. Receive joy into your hair, your skin, your eyes, your ears, your mouth, your nose, your beautiful neck, your beautiful shoulders and arms and hands and fingers and toes. Receive joy into your knees, your hips, right? Receive joy and abundance, a flow of abundance joy going up your legs right now. You may feel that. There's an energy of joy. Don't resist. Allow it in. Allow that joy to flow into you right now. That inspiration, that creativity energy. Creative energy sparks of inspiration come in the flow. Energize you. Embody you to quickly take action for yourself now. Quickly be creative right now. A creative spark. An artist of all kinds, inspiring other people, encouraging other people with your flow. Feel the joy, feel the love, feel the peace. Feel that you are supported now. You are not alone. You never were. You never will be. I have your back. You are stronger than you know. You are in the flow. You are getting back your rhythm right now. You are getting back your power. You are getting back your joy, your energy, your health right now. And you are being quarantined from any dark energy. I am setting you aside for my divine purpose for you. You have all you need. Dive in deep this year. Dive in and go. Go where your heart is flowing. And when you least expect it, when you are not focusing on that issue, you are going to receive it. So you may be out and about doing something else, and all of a sudden, suddenly happens for you. How will you feel when that breakthrough happens for you? How will you feel? Excited? Hold that excitement right now. That's your new vibration. We're going to match that for you right now. I am excited, and I just can't hide it. Let your love flow, and let's give you a divine glow up. So you show up and you glow up, and people start to see that you are glowing now. You are beaming with angelic light. Allow that now. Allow it now. It's going to continue for the next 3 days and night. This beautiful, peaceful state of being, this glow up, this energy. And so it is. Thank you so much. Beautiful.
Awesome. Thank you. So please be willing to receive for the next 3 days. The energy, some of you might be perceiving the energies, some of you may not, but just still, even if you're not perceiving, still receive, right? So for those of you who are perceiving, how are you feeling? What are you perceiving? What's coming up for you? So Michelle says, beautiful energy, thank you. Kathy Ann says, thank you very much. Beverly says, thank you. Good. My face is like all red. I don't know if you can see that, but my
Yes,
face
it is.
feels flushed. Yeah. Carol says, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm like, my face is definitely red.
Yeah, I
now.
am sweating right now. I am in the angelic presence, so I'm sweating, and we're all in that presence, because when I'm here, wherever I am, that angelic presence just flows through the screen, and Alara's face went, whoa, it's beaming. It's glowing
Exactly.
up now, and you're going to see a beautiful energy shift, Alara. It's going to boost your home up now. Okay. We know what was
Awesome.
going on over there, darling. And
Yes.
yeah. And so it's gone. Thank you. And so you know what to do. We have a 24 line we use here, me and you. So no problem.
Exactly. Yeah, thank you. And Pat says, yes, from Pat. Thank you for my birthday on January 16th. Wonderful gift. Oh, happy birthday coming up. Yes. Happy birthday, Pat. Denise says, thank you. Namaste, you're welcome. MG's feeling peacefulness. Ioana says, thank you. Heidi says, thank you for your transmission. It made me glow. Awesome. We're all glowing, right? Agnieszka says, thank you very much. I feel light and joyful. Good. Arietta says, thank you. Beautiful process. Beautiful tree with yellow small flowers showed up. Nice. I like that.
Hey.
Brenda says, thank you. Feeling satisfied with a fullness. All is well. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so welcome. Good. I'm glad. So keep receiving, right? And keep receiving for the next 3 days. Some of you might be even longer. I'm not sure. Let me know. Area is glowing. Denise, I'm assuming LMK means let me know. Oh, Laura is glowing up. I know, right? I feel like it. It's like the face is like on fire, but definitely. And remember, I was cold right before the show started. I was so cold, but definitely feeling a lot of energy. Thank you so much.
Feel warm now, right? Yeah.
Oh, Tara says, thank you so much. Was experiencing Omicron virus effects. No more chills, warm healing energy going through body. Many blessings and thank you. Oh, good. Good. Glad we could help. I can't talk anymore, but glad we could help. That's great.
So that Omicron virus, Okay, so the divine immunity, all right. Let's send that over to Tara right now and anyone around her. Divine immunity and all the effects now dissolve into nothingness, and anybody else. Okay, we're going to ask you again, vitamin C increase now, vitamin D increase now in all of us.
Mhm.
Okay,
Absolutely.
into the balance and our immune systems. All right,
Yeah.
to be upgraded beyond the virus. We are powerful beings.
We definitely are.
We can do anything. So
Anything. Yes.
do not buy in to that junk in the collective. Okay. So if your body got in that vibration, we are shifting you out of it right now and putting you into divine immunity, unplugging you from that. All right. And there's actual plugs that I'm pulling out like suction cups, okay, out of your body right now. And you can write to Alara and let her know in an email or whatever how you're feeling tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right? That
Let me know how
Omicron-
you're doing.
That Omicron
Yeah.
thing, all right, or whatever. I know my sister ended up getting the virus from a visitor that showed up at their house. Right. Yeah. So yeah.
It's all good. All right, so I think we're good. Amen to divine immunity. Yes, absolutely.
Claim it.
All right, so so I just want to remind everybody again to the Marlena's packages are available at alara.at/show/Marlena1, and the 24-hour bonus special is available. Use a code TACS10. So that is it's almost over for Matthew's offer, right? So it's just a few more hours left of that, and then of course 24 hours for Marlena's offer. Okay, so take advantage of that as well. Tara says, I will let Laura know. Very grateful. Thank you. Good. Yes, and keep receiving. Okay, keep receiving, Tara. All right, I think we're good, Marlena.
All right, can I say hi to Pat out there? I always see her here when I'm here.
Yeah.
She's so beautiful. She glowing. Look at her glowing. I mean, come on, she's glowing. And yeah. It's
Oh
like,
yeah, there she is. Hi, Pat. Yes.
here.
Happy
glowing.
birthday in advance.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for this experience. Yes.
Oh, good. Thank you.
She's
Wonderful.
wearing her angelic shirt. She's glowing. Look at her face. It's glowing, everybody.
Absolutely.
It's amazing.
And Agnieszka's cat is saying hello. Agnieszka's cat is saying hello. Hello.
So hi, everybody. And thank you so much for joining us here today. It was a wonderful experience. All right. And instead of being fearful when something comes up, now go next.
Exactly. Next.
Right.
And what else is possible? What do I feel like doing now? What's fun for me? Right. Oh my goodness. I really need to get my hair fixed someday. Anyways, it's all good.
You're beautiful.
Yeah, no, I don't have any wrinkles. And how could I possibly have wrinkles when I have all these energy calls all the time glowing me up, right?
Glow it up, baby. Don't worry about
Exactly.
the hair. See, oh, I sent energy to people's hair today too, as well.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
Isn't that
exactly.
funny?
Thank you.
So
All right,
listen
everyone.
listen to the replay. That's awesome.
Yes. So I know yesterday it was it took a long time for the YouTube to process. Hopefully it won't take as long this time, but we will be sending out the replay shortly, and you can watch again on YouTube, or you can listen to the podcast. We're everywhere. If you have any questions, you can follow us on Telegram, in the Facebook group. You know, just join whenever you can and ask questions. And I look forward to seeing you soon again for the next show. And Marlena, thank you again for a wonderful show, wonderful energy, so much fun. And please do take the opportunity to work with Marlena as well for the 30-minute session. And if not, then just the package A, because that also has a lot of cool energies, plus that 30-minute video session as well is in there. So if you can't do package B, do package A and get benefit of working with Marlena that way. Okay. We all need support, right? So if you can then definitely do it, because there's lots of wonderful people that have worked with Marlenea, lots of wonderful testimonials that have received lots of change and results and transformation. So why not you, right? Why not you?
Exactly. Alara, when I finish the upload on this YouTube, I will post it on your page on Facebook. So they'll have
Awesome.
the link. That way
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about YouTube. We can handle that easily. See?
Oh no, it's all good. It'll be fine. Hopefully, it just won't take as long as yesterday. It's all good. All right, everyone. So thank you. And until next time, may you continue to be blessed with an abundance of joy, peace, love, happiness, prosperity, and radiant health. Sending you all much love and blessings always. Bye for
Bye.
now. Thank you, Marlenea. Thank you,
You're
everyone.
welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye for now.